So hey everyone, this is KAUSHAL. Today I'm back with a new life lesson. So there was a boy and he was 10 years old and he wanted to learn judo. Despite of the fact that he is not having his left arm, he went to a Japanese teacher and he said that, "Sir, I want to learn judo." And sir said that you are not having your left arm, so how can you learn judo karate? But the teacher still taught him judo, and the teacher only taught him only a single technique of the judo, only single stunt of the judo. And he has been practicing that stunt, the technique, for the last 2 years. And one day he said that, "Sir, you only taught me a single technique of the judo, how can I defeat with the others in judo?" So the teacher didn't say anything and he smiled only. And the student started going in competitions and he won first competition only by practicing that one technique. And then the student went to a second competition. When he entered in the third competition, the competitor was very hard to defeat, and the referee was seeing the match, and the referee said to the teacher of the student that, "Why are you keep pushing your student in this match, and he is unable to defeat this competitor, and he is not having his left arm, so how can he defeat that person? How can he defeat his opponent?" And the teacher of the student said that, "No, let him fight first." And he smiled, and the referee started the match again, and the match started, and the student won the match by practicing only the single technique that his teacher taught him. After winning the match, the student and the teacher was coming to his home. And they were coming, and the student asked his teacher that, "Sir, you only taught me a single technique of the judo, and I won the match with this difficult opponent and who is difficult to defeat, and I defeated that person. So sir, what is the reason behind it?" And then the teacher started smiling and he said that, "You know what? I taught you the technique which is very difficult in judo to learn, but you learned this technique and you became very fluent in this technique because you have been practicing this technique for the last 2 years. You know what? The defense of this technique is only grabbing the opponent's arm, but you are not having your arm, so the opponent didn't defeat you, so you won the match." And so the moral of this story is that we all have weaknesses, but what we do, we blame God, that God, why we are having this weakness. But in this story, the student made his weakness as his strength, and he won matches and he learned judo. So my point is that we shouldn't make our weakness of life. We should make our weakness our strength, and we should fight, and we should make our weakness as our strength. So goodbye, thank you for listening to my story. So I'll see you in the next video.